Hello, welcome back. Last time I finished Explorer's Crypt and found where I'm going to be going for the final dungeon. I don't think I looked at my essence in here, did I? Seed of Life. New life begins. Actually, I don't think I looked at several of these. Windblown pollen produces fruit. Balmy days builds strong saplings. I do remember reading that one, so I've probably seen all these others. Pieces of heart. I need 3 more somewhere. I want to go... Oops. What game was I thinking of where that is the button that I would press to get to my inventory? What are the other games I'm playing right now? None of them use that button. Okay, I just made something up. I'm already about where I want to be. I want to go back? Okay, so that still uses the seed. I'm going to go to the desert. Because I planted a tree there a while ago, and I'm never ever going to pick its nut unless I specifically make a detour over there. I remembered not to go south this time. Right, and after this, I need to gale seed to a scent seed tree, and that will put me in the area of the world I want to be in. What's it called? That puts me way up here, I think? No, that's Temple Remains. Yeah, that's where I'm going, Temple Remains. Okay, so Temple Remains. Alright, tree, you are... Aren't you way up on the ledge? No. You're here. Check what's inside. It was a ring. Alright. So I guess I'll go appraise that one just in case it's something amazing. Am I currently be-potioned? Yes. Alright, Vasu, you're right next to the tree. How convenient. Your business is in a good location. Green Holy Ring. I already have that, don't I? Okay. Well, that wasn't very exciting, but now I know. Alright, so, Gale Seed. Scent Seed Tree. Right, and I can go across that water. I wouldn't have thought about that unless I had specifically noted it, which I did, and that's why I did what I did. Okay, what does it say? Supposed to want Blano's Gym. That's right, Blano. Place to go and punch him a bit for money. Alright, strong water currents. Don't need to mess with you. Don't choose to refill my seed bag right now. Am I taking... I think I might be going west. Ring that's currently on is the Discovery Ring, I believe. It is, indeed. Sure, I'll plant here, why not? Whoops! Not what I wanted! I would like to go back. Okay, so now I want the cape. Wah, wah. Alright, so this place, with the foreboding music. I planted a tree here once. It was a little farther away. Maybe I can access that from here? Lionel's charge at me. So this says Temple of Seasons, yes. The sign has not been updated for its new location. But this place is otherwise in such good repair. How can that be? I want to look... So this changes seasons. It's put me here. The tree that I'm thinking about is just south of here. I'm going to check it. Maybe I already picked it. Yeah. Alright, let's replant, I guess. Sure. And yeah, Northern Peak over here still wouldn't let me in. Let's just walk there for fun. I see this. I'm not in control right now, by the way. That all happens on its own. Power of Darkness. Okay. Does this Armos do something? Does this Armos do something? No. Worth a try. And there's one in the corner that I can never touch. Hey you, wanna go in a hole? Nah, you can't be knocked back. Your mace defends you very well. Ah, look at that Lionel spawned! Aw, poor thing can't get out of there. Okay, so Subrosia Portal. That's my destination. I have all the seasons now, so I was curious. I don't think this is shaped in such a way I can get through unless Moosh is my friend. But let's check it. Maybe fall. Maybe fall. Because yeah, there's no way even with Pegasus and that. Yeah, I don't have that much air control. It's kind of close, actually. Let's see. Hold on, let me try this again. Hit, hit. Wait, am I sure about this? Okay, so I would need hit, hit, hit. So I have to... Fall will probably put leaves across this. Man, but like, I can almost do it just like this. I get pretty close. Like, it's hard to tell, like, what is the... Man, that's so close! So I need to... Okay, be sure to jump late. I'm gonna use all my health doing this, apparently. Alright, anyway. Let's see if fall summons leaves there. Because that'd be a more sensible way to do that. Just curious if I could do it under my own power. I still am not convinced that I couldn't. Because I got really, really close. Alright, Stump is up there. Tektites are down here. Stump is also down here. Don't suppose there's like a local big fairy or anything. That'd be handy right now. There's Snow, that has hearts in it. There's Blue Lionel, that has anti-hearts in it too. Alright, I just want one more heart to stop the beeping. There we go, good enough. So, up here in winter. I am gonna have to try... Okay, so add this to my notes for second playthrough. Because I know I can get across a 3-wide... You're spawning infinitely. Is that an entrance there? Because I know I can get across a 3-wide thing without the cape. Perhaps as soon as I have access to all the seasons, I could come here and do something early, but let's see what happens. And I'd be curious if there's some sort of, like, story-related way of stopping me from getting to that portal. So fall, I'm pretty sure, is what I need, because I need leaves over the holes, is my take here. There we go. Let's make it fall. Actually, remind me what in summer is up these vines? Since it's on the way to fall. Nothing, an empty room. What? Why is this here? Okay. So right, I was there in winter. That's not a winter tree that dissipates in that season, so I can never get to that little cave, it seems like. Maybe there's some secret way to do something or other. So in fall, are these holes filled over? Like, that pretty much has to be it, right? Fall was the last season that I got. There are leaves on the ground here. Okay, no moosh required. There we go. Alright, and that is an entrance to something. So this is here. I need... what season for this? Winter. Are you perhaps a fairy? Oh, I can't get to you. That bush feels suspicious. I guess it's not, though. So in winter I can get back down, but I can also go to Subrosia. So there's like two entrances here. That one there. And this one a little farther east of here, which is kind of weird. For now I won't worry about it. Alright, Subrosia. Pretty sure I know where this is gonna go. This is the place, right? No, this is not where I thought. Okay, but building I've never been in. Hi. Oh, you're throwing things into the... Ah! You got all the things. Huge fireworks. I don't suppose I can, like, steal any of those things as you're throwing them. There was a piece of heart in there. I would have liked to have had that. Huh! I don't think so. There goes a bus key. Alright, let's make it hotter. That goes in my mouth. That goes on the ground right where I am. Okay, well... Are the fireworks happening now? No. Maybe bomb is the answer. Oops. There we go, bomb is the answer. Those two ran away. Good idea. As much as they like lava showers, this one might be a bit too extreme for them. Whoa, this is going all the way to the overworld somehow. Okay, I'm doing some terraforming here. Yikes! Well, place where the Temple of Seasons was is now even more ruined. Well, I caused a cataclysm. Cool. Alright. What? Wow. What did those two think of that whole exchange? Did they even witness it? And they just happened to walk away at the time it was happening. I just happened to walk away. Okay. So, over here... Will what I did there somehow result in getting over there? Because yeah, it was clear that most of the terrain change, all of the terrain change, happened here. So this place is completely different now. All messed up. But that explains the entrances I couldn't get to. Alright, so this clearly goes somewhere, however, I want to look around first. Ouch. Alright, so there's that entrance, now accessible in theory. Crows are still just swooping in from wherever they come from. Tektites are undeterred. Alright, fine. Mind my health. This is all just because I really wanted to jump over that big wide hole without it being fall. Well, yeah, that'd be even more sequence breaky, because, like, if you could do that, well, you need the Rock's Cape, and you need fall for that, so it doesn't really mean anything. Alright, well... Hey! Oh, and I'm in the wrong season here. Okay, well... I'm just gonna be strung along with no health forever, huh? I suppose I could go somewhere else, but it's a little bit of a walk to get back here. That's worth it. Let's do it. Where do I know of a ferry? I don't know where there's a ferry. Never really made note of any locations. I know there are little ferries in the Gasha tree, though. The Gasha tree. The Maku tree. Alright, I'll do it. Actually engage with this health system for once. I did not get any more nuts since the desert. Maple's here. I'll pass. Alright, so, right. I need to explore the rest of that place, and right, I need to make it summer when I'm there, because otherwise, just nothing good will happen. Next time I do locate a big ferry, I will, try and make a note of where that happened. Do these deplete, and maybe that's why there are multiple fairy caves in the tree? No, they respawn immediately. Right. Oh, I can't gale from here. Odd. It's not a galeable zone. I'm too sheltered from the wind because I'm too close to a big tree. Can I do it here? No. Can I do it here? Yes. Has to be in that spot. Right, okay, so scent seed tree. North Horon. And then, oops, all through here. There goes my health. Here comes my health again. It's fine. I would perhaps benefit from a ride on a friend's back. What? And you can chomp the flowers for me too. I get a ride, you get a snack, everybody wins. And you get to see me do a fancy stunt over this hole. Alright, so, back here. See, that took relatively little time. Those are a little hard to fight. Like, if I really wanted to fight them well... I mean, I guess my main tactic is just to use the diagonal that I can attack in, but they can't. What does this screen look like? Impassable. Okay. I do still have access to the lower stump, though. It is currently winter, I want summer. Oops. And yeah, so I know of one entrance I can go in that has unknown things in it. I'm checking the other entrance that also has different unknown things. One of them will be the way forward, and I'm not sure which. Here a cave. Slimes, magnets, okay. And also out of the way bushes. Oops. That doesn't mean anything. Okay. I cannot swing my sword while I'm magneting my gloves. Whoops. You jumped after me, but you can't fly like I do. That doesn't push. That does. This way, I guess. For you, this would work. This would work. I'm up top. I think I accidentally... I got you twice in one sword swing. I think I accidentally found progress. It's hard to tell. Perhaps these both connect with each other. A lot of bats there. I'd say they're all just floating over nothing, but I guess they're probably hanging on the ceiling. Oh, right, and the floor collapses. So what is going on with this? Sure, I can go outside here and see... What do I see outside, actually? Way to jump down. There may have been more in that cave. Here's this thing. Was there more in this cave? Doesn't really look like it. Nope, just normal cave stuff. Okay. Is this over here a dungeon entrance? If so, then what's up with that one in Subrosia? Ah, portal is inside, okay. That explains everything. Alright. An interior portal. There was one of those in town, that's nothing new. So this gets me to, what is this? Lava cave. Piece of heart. Great, and that's probably all that's in here, so if I'd gone 2 steps further, I wouldn't have had to come back here. That's fine. And then there's like all this for just no particular reason. I guess the idea was I was supposed to, instead of doing this jump, I was supposed to do this and go all the way around. But like, I can diagonal. That's easy. Alright, so no. all the way back around again. Do I need a particular season for what I'm doing here? Yes, and I'm already in it. So, whole trip again, that's fine. It's not that long when I'm staying on task. Okay. Air control is, it's what it is. Maybe not as much as I would have liked. Alright, so magnet. Oh. And then pushing things. You demand to be pushed that way, not the other way. And I'm all the way up. Cool. Yeah, a bit of a run to get here, so hope you have all the resources you need and don't have to go back to town for stuff. Yep. Alright, so Fort Tull. I don't recall whether it was going to be possible to open a shortcut once I was on the other side of that portal. Ah, right, and I don't have to worry about my health because those are here. Yeah, that was part of the Temple of Seasons, right? So that was one of the... Yeah, so these trees don't go away or anything. This is a screen I've never seen before. Subrosian volcanoes. Alright, and here is dungeon. Level 8, Sword and Shield Maze. Okay, I'll do a little bit of that. It's icy in here. Huh. Unexpected. So right, final dungeon that's not the final dungeon. I think on the northern peak there is going to be another, I think. Probably. A Ganon's Tower sort of situation. Onyx's Tower. But I don't actually remember it clearly. Those statues have no eyes. They have a spot for eyes, but they're not looking at anything. I'm just kind of wondering. Got no particular destination in mind. You don't respond to Boomerang. I know I can magnet you, but that's kind of a pain. This works well enough. Anything exciting in here? Not especially. A little bit. Okay. Before I have a map, I can't see how many floors the dungeon is, right? I think that's true. So, is there something I can do to you if I wanted to? Okay, I finally got the thing. I don't think Boomerang damages you. What about bombs? That was over your head. Ah! And on ice, I can't move away from you because... Okay. Alright, I guess you're invincible. Ah, I can use the magnet thing. That's what it is. I knew there was some way I'd damaged those before. Just couldn't remember what it was. Wow, okay. So, Ice Dungeon is your final dungeon. What a choice. There also might be something behind that? It does not appear so. The graphics on that ball get all confused when there's a bomb around. Here we go. Alright, much health in this room, as much as you could possibly want, and more. How many fairies can exist at a time? Well, I didn't manage to make 5. But Game Boy wasn't showing any signs of struggling with as many as I did make. I don't know what the sprites are in this system. Sprite limits are in this system. Alright, sure, I'll spend a key here. Let me... hold on a second. Gonna make a note. There's a stairway here, so go all the way around the spiral. I used a key to get to a stairway there in that spot. I can also go further. Alright, so there's a south exit. Where am I? Here. B1F. There's a south exit and nothing else. Okay. So if this is sword and shield dungeon, I'm gonna guess based on the shape I was seeing that I was on the shield floor, and that I am now on the sword floor? Because floor 1 looked pretty big and boxy. So you're just gonna keep appearing, huh? Whoa, enthusiastic fire. Having a great time here. Alright, Rock's Cape in 2D. What do you like? That? Nope. This reminds me of another game I'm playing right now. Whoops. I could have actually made it if I'd pressed forward more. Ah, that time not. Gotta be higher. I could eat a seed to improve my jump, but I don't need to. I am now on... still B1F. I'm in the sword hilt, maybe. Oops. Yeah, so air control... it goes the direction I steer, but it doesn't stop. Like, it just keeps on going. So landing in a particular spot is kind of difficult. Big trap. Fire bats, those are new. They're staying up there. Okay, I can jump to their height and fight them. Do I desire that? Well, I do. But should I? No. Alright. In case I need to kill them elsewhere, that's how to do it. Oh, you're all trapped in there. Can't do anything about it. How sad. Alright, so I need a key here. And there is a stairway, so this isn't the end of the road yet. Nothing in any of those. Ice and spikes. Classic combination. I can get pretty far north into those spikes before they start hitting me. Oh, this is not great. It's a classic combination for a reason, and not a good one. Compass! Alright. You're gonna push me into those spikes, aren't you? Oh yeah. Okay. And you, bat. There we go. Let him die yet. Okay, but this is now the end of the road. Alright, so I've done what I can here. Gotta go all the way back. Bring key to B1F, end of that part of it. Whoop. Oops, I tried to go under, but I was too slow with it. Alright, so potion has been used. That's what it's there for. I didn't wait, I got away with it. That's what jumping up the ladder is like in this game. It's a little different from how it used to be. I am here. Okay, the nightmare is to my right, the boss. Yeah, okay, I can clearly see the shield shape now. The chests outline it unambiguously. No bombable spot there. Felt like I should check. Okay, so I can go this way. And not do anything. I don't think there's anything magnetic over there, but it's worth a check. Does not appear to be... Oh, my facing stays when I'm holding my button. So I can't face, like, any way other than north right now. I have seen that behavior before, but I never really processed it until now. Hey, fairy. Right, now I just want to clean up the area because there's too many of you around. Oh, that thing stayed, but the walls rebuilt themselves on top of it. Alright, I don't wish to go north, I wish to go south. The blue direction. Alright, so what is up with the eyeless? I can't do that thing to mess with them. These statues are incredibly suspicious. Mystery Seed does summon an eye. Or Ember Seed does. Or no, this is all like mystery effects. Can I make you stinky? Yes, that does it too. There may be a code here of some sort that I need to input. I'll leave them alone for now, but there are statues I can interact with in this room, where there is a chest on the map. I'm gonna find an owl who gives me instructions. Almost certainly. Yeah, chest will appear up here. Okay. Or, hang on, the terrain is kind of weird there, maybe... no, can't read that as numbers. Just kind of broken down and ruined. Where am I? Hold on, there's a key in here? Ah, I took a side path. So you will respond to something. I'm gonna make you stinky. Well, they're not stink seeds, maybe they smell nice. They just have some kind of unspecified scent. Yeah, I don't know, just... my life experience has been, if something is described as scented, it smells really bad. This is the entrance. Did I get a key in that room? I did get a key in that room. I just, like, did not even process that a key had come to me. I did the actions, they're just so automatic that I just... They don't poke the part of my brain that thinks about routing sometimes. Alright, so, I know where to take a key. It was B1F... that place. That I don't have a description for. Down here. And actually, incidentally, what do I need east of here? I don't remember what this looks like. Right, some way to cross a wide gap. That may be a shortcut back that I need to reach the other side to do anything about. Right, so... room I need is... all the way down through here. That actually worked. Good enough for me. Little bits of damage. They will end up mattering, but they don't yet. You jumped in the lava. Don't you feel silly? So if I just leave these alone, I could see some of them swooping down a little bit, but they don't really threaten me very much. Alright, this is where I needed the key? Yes. Turnstile! And that might explain the return path with the really wide gap. Although there's also a return path there. Alright, so I can go south immediately if I wish. There's a key here. Magnet pole there. I can go there myself. Also this stairway. And a bunch of nothing for me right now. This feels very Turtle Rock-esque. Pretty sure that even with Pegasus Seeds I couldn't get anywhere from there. Okay. So let's try this route. There's that owl. You gonna have the statue instructions for me? Icy cores make piercing blades. You do not. What? That's probably advice about defeating a boss of some sort. Icy cores, piercing blades. A lot of ember seeds here. You are so suspicious. Whoops, that's not a slingshot. Like, I can't do that quick enough to keep you awake. What if I shoot you with a Gale Seed? Those kind of have a... Ah! That's not a slingshot still. It doesn't keep your eye open any longer. And the lingering effect is only for me using it on the ground. Alright, icy cores make for piercing blades, was it? Alright, turnstile type. I do not yet have a dungeon map. Maybe I'll find one down here. Alright, second owl. Will you talk about funny statues? A silent watch? What? A silent watch may be needed. I have no idea what that means. Silent watch. So a timepiece that doesn't make any noise, or sitting and watching quietly? I don't think sitting and watching quietly is doing anything here. Okay, so... maybe you need to not be able to see me. I'm gonna stand here all the way in the doorway. Wait 10 seconds. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so Armos walks around and is now just like something I can mess with. Alright. That's an interesting puzzle. Another one of those to really get you stuck if you can't read the language, but that probably happened long before now, if it were the case. That's where the map is. Nice. Okay. The darkened rooms are the ones you haven't been to yet. Alright, there's the shield, there's the sword. I don't have any idea what the dungeon treasure is going to be. Going to assume none of those blocks are pushable. And now you've stepped aside. Ah. Alright, Bubbles, you'll just do whatever you want, which includes cursing me. That's always what you want to do. This is gonna be weird. This is gonna be... oh, you are... that's what the bat does. I hate it. Oh, wait a second. That's the same room as I'm seeing... over here. This is not just for the map. There's more. Was I able to see that thing? Yes, I was. I just didn't look at it. However, I wasn't able to see farther north, so I didn't know... ah, quit it. What I wanted to do here. So I can go around the lava. Well, that didn't work. Okay, it's back. Could I do this? No. Even immediately toggling does not help. I can be over there, but I don't see why I would. But the state of those things is preserved between room transitions, like unless it falls. So if I do this... Yeah, then I can get over there. I need to go a little farther. There. And if I can move some of those blocks, I can get that chest maybe. And also there's a button that'll open a shortcut maybe. Nothing about this dungeon is ringing the slightest of bells with me. As far as I know, this is the first time I've ever set foot in this place. It's still too lava-infested here for me to do anything with that, so I guess I'm just not putting anything on there until I find a way to cool the lava off or something? Alright, Armos needs to move. You immediately came to life. Alright, so bubbles can't be dealt with the same way as... Oh, okay, no, it's just your color palette is very similar between inert and active. And I didn't realize I had put my hand on you so early. Hyper Slingshot! Ah, so that's what I do with the statues. Got it. Okay, cool. So Hyper Slingshot will do that. This will not help me with this problem. Okay, 3 at a time. Alright, that's what that looks like. Neat. I mean, I'll try this a little bit. I won't be able to do it, but... Yeah, no, like, getting that, just... How much of a sea jump can I do? Probably not that much of one. Never mind, that almost worked. What about from down here? More distance to cover before I turn. This is just like that thing outside. Ah! And I think it's just barely not possible. And here I am, spending all my health on it. Yeah, that's what happens if I don't jump early enough. Okay. I think that's not going to be possible. I'll save myself from adding to my death count. How far... No, there's no place to stand over there. Maybe I can just do this. No? Wait, I see it now. Okay, it's just a completely different shape than I was imagining. So, pull now, so it's floating. I need also to be... No, that's not gonna work. Yeah, I can't jump and magnet at the same time. So I still can't go far enough over for this. But from down there, I can do it. Okay. Man, I keep reparsing this room and seeing something completely different every time. Cape already an end. Will I do it before my life runs out? Probably. I don't think there's any hazards here. There might be some fire bats, though. They're all dead. Alright, so pull to here. Push to there. Keep pushing. Push here. There we go. Now it makes sense. Okay. Shortcut has been opened, and I'm just going to go ahead and save and quit. And we'll come back later and shoot 3 things at statues and see what that does.